We strive to motivate, inspire young minds so they don't go to waste. We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.
How did you even, come up with the style of music you make?
I didn't think I was gonna do music until I started to realize all my idols, you feel me, were passing away.
Mm-hmm.
Like Mac, Juice, X. I'm like, damn, like I really wanted to meet these people.
Yeah.
And so I guess I kind of took it from all of them, I mean, I had a little inspiration from other people too, but those were the ones that hit me hard.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of messed up to see what the industry could do to people.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, they had to uphold an image.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that image isn't such a great image, you feel me? And people are not going to like you for your image. And things can happen to you.
Yeah.
It's just the way the cookie crumble.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's still a sad story.
Yeah, so I mean, like, it is. It's crazy, but, like what draw you to those guys? Because each of these individuals were, they were battling their own thing.
They were.
And the music that they were making is like, it's not always uplifting.
No.
So what was it about them for
for one, X was his speak on positivity.
He does.
We gotta help each other.
Yeah.
We can't get through things alone. You know what I'm saying? And with Mac, positive attitude, you feel me? He was always happy no matter what the situation. And for Juice, always have fun. You're gonna have your battles, but make sure, enjoy your life. Don't let shit hold you down.
Yeah.
And that's what I really got from all three of them, mainly. And when I find out all those things happen, I'm just like, them boys couldn't even get a chance to completely flourish.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For each of them.
Exactly.
It's like literally for all three of them, because X was making like some changes in his lifestyle.
I think he was younger than me.
Yeah.
Like, I think Juice is younger than me too.
For sure.
That's crazy.
For sure. I think Juice was 21?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I think he turned 22 this year, after his birthday this year. Yeah. Yeah. Well, when all of them do speak, they do speak positive messages in their songs, but a vast majority of their music is like talking about their own pain, and a lot of that people can view it as like, sad music, because that's like kind of like the generation of what was going on. Like, you could say sad music, or you could say, just a sad generation of music, to where it's like artists more being in tune with their emotions and speaking on their struggles. You seem to have gravitated towards that a lot. Is that a dynamic in your music as well that you kind of have in there, or how do you bring those influences in your own music?
So I try to bring my experiences through it a little bit. So like I try to throw like a little spin on things, like, cause I feel like it's more of a feeling when you listen to music, like how you get it. So I try to give you that feeling, like, okay, like this. I feel like the man, you feel me? Or I really took your side chick. I'm really out here doing all these crazy things and having fun, but at the same time, being cool about it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you mainly want to bring the listener to the feeling you're having at the moment when you're making a record.
Most definitely.
Okay. Are you producing your own music? Like, how deep into it are you? How hands-on are you?
I just do lyrics. I just look for the beats and lyrics. If I could make my own beats, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'll get into that soon. I got my guitar and shit, but I'll get in there.
Yeah. That's a goal of yours, though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, because a lot, like, it surprises me, like, how many artists just, like, can produce their own stuff.
Like, I watch my producer do it. I'm like, yo, that shit's crazy. Like, if I could just understand half the things you do, I'd be set. Like, I'd still show up, but, you know, I could do a lot more, have a lot more fun with this.
You can. I think it's always a good practice to do, like, to know as much as possible, because you save a lot of money and you don't get to be as dependent on certain people's work ethic or progress.
True.
You know.
Most definitely.
Yeah. All right. So how was it like growing up when you was coming up in Florida? Like, how was it like where you was growing up at?
Man, honestly, it's kind of crazy because it ain't never been good, you know, being a new kid on the block. You feel me? Moving out there. Like, but I guess it turns out kind of like how you would think. Like, first fight I got into, you feel me, turns out you're my best friend. Like it always worked like that. Like, it's crazy.
Be like that, yeah.
You feel me? Like, you end up being, you know, afraid of people around the street, and now you just like, okay, yo, what's up, bro? Like, what's good? Everything was, you know, a little tough, but they ain't make it difficult for me. You know, it's just because I was different, so I kind of made it difficult on myself. But I just had to learn the ropes where I was at, shit like that.
Yeah. And everything was good. Like, you feel like the friends you made around that time, or did you make friends around that time?
Yeah.
Are those the same people that are still in your life right now?
Most definitely.
Okay.
A couple of them.
Yeah. All right. So, you know, when were you an only child, or did you have like?
I was middle child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You have two other siblings, or?
I got one younger brother and an older sister.
Okay. You all moved down here together?
Now, my brother was born down here.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was it like in your household growing up?
Hectic.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I mean, it wasn't bad. We had a good life. I can't complain about nothing. But, you know, middle child.
Middle child problems.
Yeah, I'll never get nothing. Like, it's always, okay, it's going to favor after the older child. Yeah, we got to take care of the baby child. So it's kind of like I'm just sitting in the dark.
Yeah.
Well, not in the dark for real, but, you know, just like,
And on an island of your own. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so how was, you know, is it, because I feel like, do your siblings, like, respect you more? Like, is it a mindset of, okay, this child is independent and I don't really have to worry too much about him, or is it just more of like not even looking in that direction?
I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's straight, you feel me? Everything good. I don't want to talk about it now. But mom's cool. Sister's cool. Make sure little bro straight.
Which one of your siblings were you closest to?
Neither. Myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How was it like, you know, how did you deal with that?
I'd probably say video games.
Play a lot of video games.
I try not to stay in, but you know, middle child. Couldn't go out like that, but it's all cool.
All right. Okay, well, I feel like maybe that's like, is that something you want to revisit just for like the mental health aspect of things, and just be like, well, you know, how much did that really affect my childhood and my upbringing, even though I don't really pay it any mind?
I mean, I know it most definitely did. I will revisit. It's definitely good moments in there. You know, it's just, I wouldn't say major moments was missed.
Yeah.
It's just, we ain't have the best of things. Like, I guess the parent issues, like, you know, everybody goes through it. I just had the short end of the stick. Yeah.
How does that like build your character? Because I feel like that's a character building kind of thing. You know, it's like a, you know, hopefully not like a villain.
Definitely not.
Origin story, but you know, it's definitely some sort of like character building storyline there, man.
All right, so I always thought of myself as like a king. You feel me? And I was like, I had to been somebody great in the past life. to be going through shit like this. Like just looking at myself, because I was aware, you know, like, okay, mama can't get all the money she need to pay the bills. You know, dad ain't here right now. He ain't around, but he just not here right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how, as they probably know.
Mm-hmm.
I just had to be the kid in the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I always looked at other people like, all right, cool. You could be worse than I am. So I ain't never gonna try to belittle you. Try to help you out best way I can. Whether I know you or not, it doesn't really matter. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Helping hand is a helping hand. If you need the help, get the help.
Yeah.
That's how I feel like it taught me things growing up. Like, I always been if I ain't got it, go get it. You know?
Right.
Just do it the right way. You feel me? Don't, take shortcuts, because shortcuts don't give you anything to benefit. You might get it and then lose it all right there. Mm-hmm. If you work hard for it, it's even harder for someone to take it from you.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Do you believe that you were strong enough to be given the situations that you dealt with in that sense? Like, everything that was thrown your way was something you were, whether you liked it or not, was kind of built for? Or do you feel otherwise?
I'd say, damn, that's a good question. I'm gonna say yeah, cause I wouldn't say I'm too spiritual, but I know there's a man up there, and he's not gonna put me through things I can't come over. Like, when I was in boot camp, for instance, I was thinking to myself, damn, I don't want to do this. Like, it's tough. Like, I don't care what anybody else think. Then I had to just stop and just think for a second and look around the room. Like, what make him any different from me? Like, he's still going. Why I can't keep going?
Right.
So that's how I looked at it. So it's like, if I get into a situation, it's like, all right, A, you probably put yourself in that situation. Or B, you need to go through this situation, you feel me, to learn for next time. So you move prepared.
Right. Right.
Like that.
What was the boot camp for?
Army.
Okay. Did you end up getting through it?
Not all the way, no.
Okay. All right.
Through boot camp, yeah.
Yeah, through boot camp. Okay, good. Some people don't make it through boot camp.
Nah, I know a couple people didn't make it through boot camp.
Yeah, it'd be like that. So did you enjoy your time in the Army?
Yes and no. It was definitely an experience.
Yeah.
Definitely experience. One that's not for me, I can honestly say. And, if I was still in, though, I have no idea where I'll be now. I could say that.
Yeah, wherever they want you to be.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's right there. Yeah.
We strive to motivate, inspire young minds so they don't go to waste. We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.